everybody. We're the cast of High School Musical, the musical, this series, now streaming on Disney+, and we're coming to you live from Facebook, LA.
And guess what? The second episode of our series just dropped today, so go stream it if you haven't already.
And the tea is hot in this one. I mean, the drama between Nene and EJ. I mean, is Matt here? Convenient. Also, shout out to Julia. We miss you, girl.
Yes. And if you've already streamed the first 2 episodes, tell us what your favorite moments were down below. I think one of my favorite moments was, I think it was when Gina was first getting introduced and you see her coming out and she's doing all the high kicks. That was so fun for me because I think that was one of the first scenes I shot for the whole season. And it was in the auditorium, so iconic, and I got to be with all of these amazing people, so it was really fun for me. Yeah.
I love the read-through scene from episode 2, and I think the second episode is so exciting because our characters have their first rehearsal for the musicals, and their heads are not quite in the game yet.
Anyone who's done theater has had one of those rough read-throughs.
Yeah.
You're like, oh boy, this is the show? Like, this is what it is?
Okay, well, speaking of games, who's up for a little High School Musical trivia?
Oh, me.
That question was rhetorical because we're going to play it anyway. All right, so y'all ready?
Yes.
We're going to see who can bop to the top.
Okay. And you guys should play along too if you want. So comment down below what you think when she's asking.
Can you see?
No.
Okay.
I'm like, no.
All right, here we go. To quote Ryan Evans, everyone loves a what?
Good
jazz square.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you like it, literally a good jazz square. Okay. Everyone loves a good jazz
Larry.
square. That's what he says. Which is not a Chad Danforth t-shirt slogan. Greenster, I come up with my own background music, he did it, or ask me about my basketball.
Greenster.
Ask me about my basketball seems...
I come with my own background music.
No.
Olivia got it.
What?
Oh.
It's not a Chad Danforth.
Not.
No.
You guys, we
Wait,
gotta get on
these
that test. Like,
Wait, are these things that he says, or are these like
No,
this is
he
a slogan.
always
Oh,
has
get a different
very
shirt.
like.
He does have 3 watches, though. I know that.
All right, y'all ready?
Oh my
wow.
What year was the first High School Musical released?
2006.
I think you got it first. You said 6 first.
I don't think I did.
Wait, hold on. Bonus question. What is the exact date? Now, y'all, this was on my
What?
Instagram.
It
So
was?
don't be
Really?
playing games.
Wait.
January
date?
24th.
Wait, what?
No, but you're close.
26th? January 26th?
27th.
No,
January
y'all are
28th.
You're going away.
January
23rd.
28th.
January
January
20th.
20th. 21.
20.
That's what I
20th.
said.
No, January 20th.
20th.
Yeah,
right.
January
That's it.
20th,
January
2006.
20th. We
All
got
right.
there.
And stick to the status quo. Martha Cox likes to pop, lock, and
Jam and break.
I don't know who got that one.
We all get a point.
Who says the signature line, once a wildcat, always a wildcat? Is it Gabriella?
Chad.
Oh.
No,
Coach
Troy.
Bolton. Coach
Troy?
Bolton?
Yes!
Yay!
Oh.
Wait,
First one.
Doing good at
Wait,
that.
how did you guys
Oh,
think
thank
that
you.
that was what?
You can see!
Wait, how are we keeping
I'm
points?
saying like Troy is the most like
When does he say
wildcat one.
I just remember
Wildcat.
like
Doesn't he say
Gabriella
that?
has that
Doesn't
line
he
where
say
she's
that
like
in the last one?
something about my wildcat, you know?
She's
Oh,
like,
Is that
that one.
the
she's
first
like,
movie or
you're
just like
crazy.
the-
These
Like,
all
two
the
and
movies.
I didn't make this game.
We're coming up.
How are we keeping score, y'all? Because if I win,
I don't think you're winning.
I don't
Dana.
think
I know.
Yeah.
We're all winners here.
What is Zeke's signature dish?
Creme
What
brulee.
was that? Say it again. Say it, everybody. Say it.
Creme brulee.
How are you supposed to say it?
Creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
All right, this is
Creme.
this is my
Creme
favorite
brulee.
one. Which one of these
brulee.
moves? Wait, what'd you say? Yeah, okay.
Come on.
Okay, which one of these moves does Troy not do in Bet on It? Snapping his fingers, skipping across a grass field, having a heart-to-heart with his reflection, walking up a wall.
Walking up a wall.
Yes.
There ain't no wall.
That's
on
in
the
the
golf
third
course.
one, guys.
There
are.
he,
Imagine.
he looks at his reflection and
He's just walking up the
smacks
air.
That is so dramatic. Like,
That'd
that's
be
the
so
most
cool.
dramatic thing that ever happened.
But
He was
he
like-
I practiced it.
he was
He's
so
the
great.
only person who can make that work.
Okay, Zac Efron can dance though. I feel like he's an underrated dancer.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
all of his
true.
dancing, I'm like, oh,
I always thought he was a good dancer.
really?
Who said he wasn't a good dancer?
I don't know. I just feel like he doesn't get enough credit.
No, it's not that nobody said it. I mean, it's not that. it's a.
We should be talking about
Yes.
it more.
It wasn't said.
Okay.
Not that
Yeah.
people said it.
Right.
Yeah.
I do love Efron. Okay. In High School Musical 3, this is our last question. In High School Musical 3, which colleges do Troy and Gabriella end up going to?
Julia.
Stanford for Gabriella, and Troy ends up going to UCLA.
No.
No,
Ooh,
no,
both in
University.
California.
Juilliard.
No.
No.
Didn't they get accepted to Juilliard?
No, the people that get accepted to Juilliard are Ryan and Kelsey get accepted to Juilliard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
And
Where does
Sharpay's
Sharpay go?
that's why she has her
Sharpay, don't they
Sharpay
go to
adventure,
like
'cause she goes to New
University of
York.
Albuquerque or something like that? Or University of New
Oh.
Mexico?
No.
Didn't Sharpay win
had
from
one.
Juilliard though?
Troy, no, Gabriella goes to Stanford, and he goes to one school that's close to her because he's like, it's 2.356 miles away.
No. But y'all gonna guess it or?
Wait,
What is it? What's
Stanford?
Stanford? Like Berkeley?
It's Berkeley.
Oh!
wow!
We got it.
Yes.
We got it.
Berkeley.
Sweet.
Oh, we did that.
So I'm pretty sure either Larry or Sophia won.
Yeah.
If I had
True,
to
true.
guess. I don't know if anyone was keeping
Well,
score.
Yeah.
I know I
No, I
got
don't know.
the
I
was not keeping score.
2006 one. Or
We
the
got
you said I
2006
got the
one.
2006 one.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
I got the T-shirt one though, and I got Berkeley.
We're all
But
winners.
we're
here.
all
We're all
winners.
winners.
Facebook
too.
Live.
We're all
I think
winners.
I definitely
Kumbaya.
lost. I know that for sure. All right, well, now we have something special for you guys watching.
Yes, here is an exclusive trailer we're debuting right here on Facebook Live. Check it out.
Junior year, baby.
Auditions are tomorrow after school for High School Musical, the musical.
I want to audition for Gabriella.
You've got this. I'm auditioning for this thing. She has to see me in a whole new light.
What are you doing here? I have a new boyfriend. You're only doing this so we'd be in each other's grills.
I believe in these kids. Everything that they get made fun of for outside that room is what makes them shine inside it.
Let's do this.
And we're back.
Now it is time for your questions.
Yes. Okay. Here's some fan Q&A. All right. First, how did you feel when you first walked onto set?
So me, Olivia, and Matt all drove up on the same day-ish, right?
Yeah,
Sort of.
yeah,
We all
yeah.
got there on the same day. Matt and I drove from Los Angeles, and we went straight to the school, East High, and we took a picture there. It says, I'll find it somewhere. But
It's on my Instagram.
it was pretty cool. Literally, the first stop we made, it wasn't like, oh, go to your apartment and put all your stuff away. It was nope, directly from Los Angeles to East High. So that was a pretty cool
Yeah.
experience.
We took a photo of our first day in Utah in front of East High, and then we recreated it on our last day there. So that's pretty special, I think.
And now
Yeah.
you get to do that every year.
Yeah.
For the next 50 years.
I remember the first day I went. I didn't realize that because like the layout of the school is a little bit different than you'd expect from the original movies, and so I didn't realize that I was going to be walking right into the cafeteria right from that entrance. And so I walked in and I looked over the railing and the cafeteria was right there, and I just it like hit me that we were there and this is what we were doing. And then of course it became home, which is even crazier to think about.
Yeah.
It is home. That's so sweet.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
All right. Next one, y'all. Well, we already kind of talked about this. What was the first day on set like versus the last day on set?
I think obviously I was so nervous when we started. I was
Yeah.
like, but trying to like keep it cool because all of you guys were like so talented. So I was like, keep it cool. But then like by the last day, I was just the confidence that you have with the character and everyone around you. It makes the world of a difference.
It's just amazing, like looking back on it, like the first day versus the last day, just how close we've all gotten and how much of a family we've become. Like, I'm gonna cry in this Facebook Live.
Don't cry, you want mascara.
It's weird though because it kind of almost feels like we've never had a last
Exactly.
day
Yeah.
because we've
Exactly.
still seen each other so much since we wrapped the first season, and of course we know that we're gonna be doing this for another season,
Baby.
so- Yeah.
Season 2. All right, let's go around. What was your favorite moment while filming, Frankie?
Favorite moment while filming. Today on my Instagram, we released a music video, our very first music video produced and directed by Joshua Bassett. And that was like, those are my favorite moments of just like that downtime of like having to find something to do. And then of course we're dramatic about it.
Favorite moment filming? I think, oh my gosh. Maybe the first day going up to East High, and I remember we all had lunch together, and I did that like earthquake video because I was like,
yeah.
"It's
That was
gonna
in
be
my
something
trailer,
weird."
right? Or no?
Yeah, it's in your trailer. We're
of
all
us
playing a
packed
game.
into my trailer, which was
Like
so
tiny,
small.
like
Yeah, and I was like, let's just do something funny. Everyone act like an earthquake is happening. So everyone was like, ah! And so we did those just like randomly throughout the rest of filming, just like here and there. And it's just so funny because in the beginning, everyone was kind of like, ah! and we're like,
Everyone's like throwing themselves.
Yeah, like there's one where you literally like jump onto a couch, like full on. But I just love like seeing that gradual change within like our comfortability with each other and how much we just became a family while being outside.
Love y'all, Joshy.
So we've talked about this a lot, and people who are keeping up have heard this many times. But when we first got to Salt Lake City, we were there for a couple weeks before we were doing anything. We were all in a conference room, and we just basically all hung out and played games nonstop. And then eventually all the games were getting a little stale, and I had this game called Spicy Uno that I had in my back pocket, and I was a little hesitant. I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna bring up this game. I don't know if everyone's gonna like it, you know. Anyway, so I introduced the game, and since then we've played it at least 500 times. But anytime we had a second to have a game night when we weren't filming, anytime we had it on set, anytime we had that, I think that's something unique to our group is that we all we have like such a strong bond, and we make spending quality time with each other a priority, and I think I think everyone contributes to that. It's not like we have to drag people to hang out. It's like, when's the next game night? And I think that's really awesome.
I love that. All right, my story is kind of overused too. If you've been watching our interviews, you've probably heard it before. But my 16th birthday, I spent in Utah with all of y'all, and like. I just like, I'm the kind of girl, I've been dreaming about my Sweet 16 since I was like 8 years old. Like every year on my birthday, I'd be like, oh, but my Sweet 16 is coming up, like next one. And so I had like such high expectations for it. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna be working on my birthday. Like it might not be everything I ever dreamed of, but like having it with you guys in Utah, we went to this like roller rink and my best friend came too. It was like more than I could have ever imagined. It was better than anything I could have dreamt up. And I think it was really, all of it had to do with you guys and just being with people who I felt totally loved me and supported me unconditionally. So yeah.
I'm glad you liked it because I almost died giving you those balloons because it was so windy, and we got you like a million balloons. And I remember like walking out of the party store and just being like, "Yeah, we're gonna put these in Kate's car," and then it was like, "Oh!"
Because didn't Loki scale your trailer with balloons?
Like I was like walking on set on my birthday. I was like, "Oh, this is so great!" And my mom like got me a present that morning. And I was like, "Oh my god, my mom got me a present! How can this day possibly get better?" And they decked out my trailer like floor to ceiling, just like balloons and streamers and pink stuff everywhere. It was amazing. And they all like wrote little cards for me and put it out on my desk. Like, just life made. You guys did good on that one.
Oh, okay. I don't know. This is hard because there's so many good moments. I would say we were at a place and I could have sworn it was haunted. I still swear it's haunted.
Yeah.
So, but I just loved how we like kind of all got together and we were like kind of ghost hunting a little bit. And we were like, like Scooby-Doo. And I was just like, oh, this is so much fun. I was scared to death though.
Me too.
But it was so much fun.
I remember that.
I loved that location. It was super fun.
That was really scary. Though.
Not a lot of people loved it. Everyone hated it.
It was haunted.
It was hard to breathe in there. I was always just like,
because of the ghost.
A bunch of you get sick after that or something?
Josh got like bronchitis.
Yeah, we all got,
This location shall not be named.
Well, I also had a birthday during shooting, which was also super fun because it kind of became a tradition to fill someone's trailer. Because yours was first and mine was later on. And it kind of became a tradition to like fill people's trailers with balloons and streamers. And we had Tim's birthday too.
We decked out the entire hair and makeup trailer. The entire thing. It was enormous. The whole floor filled with balloons.
Oh my gosh, also singing Tim's favorite song at
Yeah,
Rap.
when we
That was
rapped.
an amazing
Oh
song.
my god.
So Tim Federle, our creator, executive producer, showrunner, like he literally does everything. Like I don't know how he does it. He films it, slates it. But so it was our last day on set, and we were all so thankful to him. Like he's just like our rock. Like none of us would even be anywhere close to this if it wasn't for him.
Period.
Yeah, that's the truth. And so on our last day of filming, somebody told us his favorite song, and we all kind of got together. And Josh learned it on the guitar, and Joe learned it on piano.
We stayed up like late working on that the night before.
We all got together.
We got together.
Yeah,
and we stayed up late working on the song for him. And then we did a take. The director sort of planned this whole thing, and she said, okay, we're gonna do a take, and when we get the last one, I'm gonna say, go back to the top. And we all knew that we had gotten the last take and we were gonna do it again, but then we did it again, and Tim thought that we needed to get one more take. And so we did the last take,
We escorted him
and
to a seat.
we escorted to a seat,
and he kept
then
the cameras rolling, and
Yeah.
then we whipped out the guitar, and Joe Serafini, who plays Seb, grabbed the keyboard, and we got all the crew to come in. They all learned the song.
Yeah.
It was
And yeah, it was
By
one
the
of
end
those.
of the song, we were all like,
And then
Mascara.
Tim gave this like award-winning speech
know.
like right after.
He's
He's in tears, and he
so-
just like
He's
Oh,
so
man.
good. I love
oh,
him.
that was so.
Oh, that was a
special
moment.
day.
This is the most
Oh, that was
emotional
good.
Facebook Live.
What are you trying to do?
All right. What is your favorite episode of the series? I actually don't know this one.
Oh my gosh, episode 5, 100%.
Which one is that one?
We can't say that.
I don't know the numbers of them. Is
Oh,
the thing.
The halfway mark of the season.
Well, I don't remember like the plot. I'll be like, oh, that's the episode where that happened. Like I don't
No,
remember.
that's-
We'll tell you after the.
Okay, all right.
I like 5 and 8.
My favorite is 7 by far. I love
Oh,
7.
that's a fun one.
Because that one, no spoilers, we have a lot of group scenes,
Oh,
and it was
yes.
so fun to shoot as a large group. For almost the whole episode was that.
Yeah,
So
because
that
usually
was that
we're
was
like
awesome.
sectioned off into either pairs or like half and half. So that was really fun. I love that too.
Also, the finale slaps.
That's what I was gonna say. The
Yeah.
last two episodes.
My favorite would be 8. I love 8 so
I don't even
much.
remember what happened.
Oh boy.
I gotta watch it.
You'll
I got
remember
my
when you
Disney
see it. You'll
Plus
remember
this
when you
week.
see it.
Okay, let's see. What is the weirdest / craziest thing that's happened to you since being cast? Since being oh wow.
The craziest thing I'd say, at least for Olivia and I, is that we each got to write for the show.
Yeah.
She wrote her own song, episode 4. Check it out. And we both got to co-write a song for episode 9. And just given that opportunity was an honor, let alone them actually choosing a 18 and a 16-year-old to write a song for a Disney series is absolutely insane. That's it.
And it was like really, it was like completely us. Like they gave us complete like sovereignty
creative
over
freedom.
it, which was amazing. Like that, I did not expect that kind of trust. I'm
And
just
it's
trying
so
to think.
good.
Yeah, you would think like a song written by a 16-year-old and the 18-year-old would be like, oh, that's cute. But we were all like, the first time we heard it. It's incredible. You guys are so good.
But I mean, there's so many like full circle moments though. Like you know, like
Yeah.
I
For our
remember going
characters,
to
for us,
like our
yeah.
premiere, like where we had our premiere. I'm not even sure what it was called, but like I remember going to premieres for like other movies there and being like, oh wow, I wonder if one day I'll be on like
And
that
it's
screen.
such a different feeling, like going
Yeah.
to something that you're a part of and then like watching it and knowing that people are watching you. And it's like,
Yeah, I know.
it's just
Yeah,
so
be-
sweet.
being at
like-
your own premiere is a weird experience.
Yeah.
Because it was my
Right,
first
guys?
one.
Right? Relatable.
Well, it's weird. It's weird being at this kind of event and then realizing that everybody there knows who you are.
Right.
It is a weird thing. Also, being friends with Sophia Wiley is the craziest
Oh,
thing that's happened.
yes. Sophia Wiley's the best. Literally, she's the best.
You guys
Okay.
are the best.
All right. Who is? Oh, this is interesting. Who is the class clown of the cast? Well, Frankie's.
No, here's the thing. I'm the class clown. Frank's like the class comedian. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just an idiot and mess around the whole time. And Frankie makes his comments, but they're actually smart and funny. So that's the difference between us two.
That's funny. All right.
That's true.
What did you? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Spill
so
the
we
tea.
gotta spill
We're
some
jumping.
tea.
We're jumping.
Spill the
Okay,
tea.
so we're gonna tell some behind the scenes gossip.
Oh, gossip.
Oh, some behind the
gossip.
scenes gossip.
Oh, wow.
The thing is, I don't think any of us have any gossip because I think we're like a good, wholesome cast. Like, I know that sounds so cheesy and like, sure, but there was nothing like drama-y behind the scenes.
You guys just like to laugh, which I appreciate so much. And so I think that's just what the whole set is just like giggles.
And like,
Yeah.
and we communicate so well. I mean, I think, we've spent so much time with each other, and of course, like things happen, but we talk about it, and it never becomes like a big argument or a big deal. We just know how to work past things because we are not afraid to talk to each other about this.
Which sounds right, but you'd be surprised at how rare that actually is.
Yeah. Wasn't there one time though where your pants just completely ripped?
Oh boy. Okay, so we were shooting this number, rest in peace. It was cut from the show, but we were shooting it, and I was wearing a tuxedo, and had it dance with Olivia, and we had to do this spin and a dip. And we were like, the cameras were up. We were literally about to start rolling. We walk out. We're like, all right, let's just try it once. We go da 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 da, rip, and literally my pants just completely split open. And I was like, what the heck? it was rough. And like 10 people working on it at once.
But
it was
good.
it was
Yeah.
yeah. It was rough.
I think-
So I guess
I
that's
think-
the tea.
Yeah. The tea.
All right, the last question, y'all. What are you streaming first on Disney Plus? Comment what you are streaming first, and
Yeah.
also we're gonna give our
The Imagineering
The
documentary.
Imagineering
last night.
story.
So
I've been
good.
saying this since day one. The
I'm
Imagineering
so stoked
story.
on it.
It's so interesting. I love it.
That and High School Musical the musical.
yes,
Yes.
obviously. Duh.
Episode 2 available now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said that I wanted to watch every animated Disney film from the beginning to the end. So right now, I just finished Snow White. I'm halfway through Pinocchio. So
Do they have them in order where you can just like
No,
go
I just
in
found it on
order?
Oh, also, y'all, Home Alone 1, 2, and 3 is on Disney
yeah.
Plus.
Wow.
I know.
That's big.
No,
Good night, y'all.
I was on my phone yesterday. We were in the car. I was in the car with my dad, and I was just saying, like, I don't know anybody who could look at Disney Plus and be like,
Yeah.
No,
like,
it's
there's
something for everybody,
every
for sure.
single movie
Beef.
I've ever watched, or most of the movies I've ever watched are on it, and I love it. I think I'm like the first thing I watched was this short story called Float. Have you
Oh
guys
my
seen
gosh,
it?
that is so good. The
Yeah,
Pixar short?
Yes,
Good.
it's
Oh
so
my gosh,
sweet.
I would highly
It
recommend that
is
as well.
so sweet. Yeah, I
Oh.
love that.
Well,
Yeah.
anyway.
Ooh,
Good
I love
stuff.
I love
This
the
is
Proud
really fun.
Family. Oh.
tell me, Dara.
Give it up. I love the Proud Family. You know they're releasing new episodes.
Really?
Yes.
As like Disney Plus original.
Yes.
Originals? That's really cool.
Shout out to the Proud Family.
Wow. Okay, amazing. Well, thank you guys so much for all the love and support.
And for the streaming, we can't wait for you guys to see more of the series.
Yes, and make sure you watch episode 2. It's available now. Peace.
Yeah.
Bye.
Stream